Hey everyone, Happy New Year. This video had to come out on the 3rd of Jan, but some unfortunate incident happened at my house which just spoiled my mood, so I just postponed this video. Now I am recording this and I want to showcase my Spiral Abyss run and Navia. I mean, this is the first time that I'm using her in the Abyss, and she's pretty good. I mean, I know these teams aren't the best teams that you would choose for the Abyss cycle that's currently running, but honestly, at this point I don't care about what the boss is or who the boss is or if I can clear it in time or not. I mean, I know my teams, I know my characters, and I know that I cannot clear above 34, 35 star. I can't get 36 star. Simply because my talents aren't maxed out, my weapons aren't maxed out, so even if I have this god tier artifacts, I mean, I just won't be able to do it. But still, it's all about having fun, right? And it's just basically a damage test. Like, how I see Abyss isn't end game stuff or stuff that you should you do to get primogens. I mean, I just see that as an additional mode to just test out your builds and see whether your characters can keep up with the current meta, or can you effectively utilize the current Abyss buff. Also for this team I actually chose Navia, so Baizhu isn't the best character here, but honestly I don't have any other healer. If you have Kokomi, that would be much better. I could have also used the healing Farina, but the problem with healing Farina is that she doesn't apply Hydro at all. That kind of sucks. I mean, I wish that Hydro ring that she had kind of applied Hydro. That would have been pretty cool. But yeah, I really hate that Dendro doesn't react with Geo. I mean, it should give a Dendro crystal. I mean, why? Why are you denying Geo that one thing? I mean, Geo isn't a thing, but obviously no element reacts with itself. Geo Anemo isn't the thing, which is, I don't know, insane. But Geodendro should have been something, and because of that, I'm just losing. Only A is providing the crystals that Navia needs, or Navia's burst, but that's it. However, even without that, like even without crystals, Navia is pretty strong. She is absolutely insane as a character. Second half, I have my Nilou Bloom team, which again isn't the best team, like, except for the first boss. I don't think Nilou Bloom actually is better in the second half. I think Nilou Bloom works amazing in the first half, but I'm too lazy. I don't want to try it again, so I'm just chilling. I got my stars, I got my primogens, I'm good. And honestly, those last 2 stars that you need, like from going from 33 to 36, especially if you're clearing it like around the 6 minute 30 second timer or the 6 minute timer, just know that your characters can do it. It's just gonna take some time, some RNG, some luck, but it's possible. Also, how was the new year? I'm just gonna talk about random stuff right now because I don't do guides for Spiral Abyss. I mean, Spiral Abyss is meant for fun. I see it as a game mode that is to be fun. I don't see it as something that's meant for hardcore players. I mean, Genshin isn't really a hardcore game. If I wanted something tough, I would play Arknights. Because Arknights just needs a lot of brain power too. I mean, just try to do a challenge mode of an Arknight event node or the story node. I mean, it wrecks your mind. I mean, oh my god. I have like, I don't know, 10 or so 6-star operators. Over there, 6-star is the highest operator rank, mind you. So I have 10 or so, and even with a full team of 6-star operators, you can't just clear it with a breeze. You have to apply your mind on that. That's much more fun if you want brain power usage. In this game, it's mostly just you level up your talents, you have a decent set of artifacts, and you're good to go. Screw the team comps or the rotations or however, you just need that damage number. And with characters like Navia or DPS Raiden or I don't know, Yelan, Hu Tao, characters like them, those strong DPS characters, you just breezing through it every time. It's not that difficult. Hey, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the New Year. I had a really great time. Like, for the first time I went out with my friends and it was pretty fun. We stayed up, I mean we stayed up to 1:30, obviously 1:32, but yeah, that 12 o'clock moment was absolutely amazing because so we went to my friend's house and she has these 3 huge dogs. I mean 2 were huge, ones like adequate size, but yeah, she has 3 dogs. And when it rang 12 o'clock, when the clock struck 12, we had a group hug, and that dog and her dog literally climbed up on us. It was insane. It was absolutely hilarious. We also recorded a video, like for the first time we weren't recording anything, we were just celebrating the moment. So we didn't actually anticipate or expect it, like the dog to actually jump on us. So the second time we just like set up the camera and was like, okay, let's record this. We don't know if the dog will do it again, but let's try it. And for the second time we just did it again, and the dog jumped on us again. And it was amazing. I mean, it was the first time in a long time that I actually laughed out pretty loud, like on New Year's Eve. Usually I spend it with my family and such, so it's always the family fun, but this time it was just absolutely hilarious. And I think I showed those videos to my cousins, to my parents, and they were like, this is the video of the year, and the year has just begun, but you've just made the video of the year. And I'm like, interesting. That moment was just so pure, so cute, so beautiful. It was just, I don't know, excellent. It's just like, I don't know, it's just funny, and just if I just remember it, it's just absolutely hilarious. But yeah, yes, you see, this is why Nilou Bloom isn't optimal for the second team. I should have switched from, like, the first team that I have should be on the second floor, and this Nilou Bloom should be on the first one. Like, maybe if I do that, I might get 35 stars. Who knows, maybe 36, but I don't know. In the last one, the Abyss Lectors were an absolute pain. Like, the Spyro Lectors didn't line up at all. And I had Neuvillette, Freena, Barbara, and Nilou. Like, all my top tier Hydra application units. Not Yelan, because I don't have C1 Yelan. And getting a burst up is kind of difficult. At least for me, because I have a low energy recharge rate on her. I've focused more on HP and crit rate and crit damage, so yeah. I usually pair up Yelan with Raiden, because Raiden then, provides the energy for everyone, so that's just pretty good. But yeah, Yelan, Navia should have been in the second half. And I'm pretty damn sure that if you keep Navia in the second half, she will be much more useful and she will deal much more damage. Because you know those characters with Geo shields, like even though they're immune to Geo, right? But Geo actually wrecks their shields immediately. I don't know why. Zhongli has the ability to suction out some toughness from the shield, especially with their Geo shields. So that is pretty cool. Also for this boss, I would definitely recommend a Hyper Bloom team or Nilou Bloom, because those small monsters that pop up, you don't actually know when they're popping up because your focus is on the big one. So I said Bloom is amazing over here because it just pops and those monsters die automatically. Yeah, this Abyss was considerably easy, even though I have a lesser star count compared to the last one, but playing it, I didn't feel that annoyed, that, I don't know. Usually I get pretty annoyed on floor 12 because sometimes the numbers are just annoying, sometimes the boss is running from here to there, and from what I'm seeing next, like after 3 cycles of this Abyss, we're gonna get the 2 serpents, which is gonna wreck my mind because I hate those. I hate this guy. We shouldn't have bosses that stall you in the Abyss. Or if you have bosses that stall you, keep a different requirement for the star count. Like, I don't know, what could be the possibilities? Um, Honestly, I have no idea, but it shouldn't be a timer if you have bosses that stall you. It's actually insane. Because you look, I have the CTEC VNet or how to pronounce it, but most of the time that boss is underground. So how the hell should I hit it? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm waiting for Xianyan. I've heard rumors about Xianyan that she's getting pretty insane changes, and yeah, those changes are interesting to say the least. I don't know. I'll just pull for Xianyan, irrespective of how she turns out to be, because I love her character. That's what I did with Shenhe. That's what I did with Dia. And if you think about it, I really like that plunging attack business. Like, it adds a new gameplay style. It helps you try a different play style. Like, people who don't have Shao, they obviously don't know how to play plunge. So if you have Xianyan, a character who effectively makes everybody play like Shao, that's like introducing a new play style. That'll be actually pretty fun to try. I mean, I know it won't work with Hype Bloom, it won't work with Nilou Bloom, but characters that have infusion, weapon infusion, like Alhaitham right here has a weapon infusion. Huta has weapon infusion. Who else? Let's see. If you have Chongying's skill applied, then you have weapon infusion on all your characters. So I think that way, and since Cloud Retainer is an animo unit, that plunge will automatically swirl. So I feel it's gonna be pretty good. Also, yeah, my builds aren't that, I don't know, what should I say, YouTube friendly, or how people expect YouTube content creators to have, like, you know, this crazy 60 crit rate, 100, 120, 180 crit damage. I don't do that. I'm just a casual player, you know, casually making content as people should. I mean, yeah, you have a section of those crowd where they do their damage stuff, they do their big numbers and all, and that's great. That's amazing. It's nice to see those. It shows the highest potential that a character can go to. But then you have those other people like me, who just play for fun, who just wanna just share their experience. And I think that this is a pretty fun way. I mean, 36 stars hasn't always been a really big deal for me, and I don't want to boast about it also to anyone on the internet. Like, if you get 36 stars, that's good. If you don't, that's also good. I mean, you're enjoying the game, right? So that's good enough. That's partly why I don't even care about the Memory of Chaos in Honkai Star Rail or integrated strategies in Arc Knights, because I mean, yeah, I just want to do the events, I want to play through the story, I want to get new characters, I just have a fun time with this game. I don't really care about the end game portion. I mean, if I want more end game, I'll just start another game. Like, I'm currently playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'll just play that if I want more gameplay. Or I'll just play Cyberpunk, Witcher 3. I have so many games pending. I think people should try out different games when you're feeling bored with the gacha. Because obviously gacha won't give you everything. But yeah, I guess that was my builds. I'm going to also end it over here. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this really casual video. I just like talking to you guys. Nothing specific, just a casual video. But yeah, Happy New Year once again, and have a great day. Goodbye.